Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. So I've been getting a lot of comments in my canned milk video about food expiration dates. And that's what we're going to talk about on this video, so stay tuned. We need a really cool intro. Dance! Dance! All right, welcome back. All right, a lot of people are saying, oh man, I'm so glad I'm in an argument with my wife about food. She thinks food's good after the expiration date. Oh, I'm going to go throw out all my old food and stuff like that. Some people talking about how tomato paste only lasts, like a year, and then it starts eating the can and that kind of thing. So what say you, Kat? Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
There you are.
I'm right here. I think it's good. The quality sometimes suffers and you gotta check, but...
If you can it yourself, it's good for 7 years.
Janelle, what say you?
It's not like food is good the day before the expiration date and bad the day of the expiration date. I would say just check before you go eating old milk or yogurt. Normally it's good.
Sister Kate, what say you? Say hi to the people. They've all been praying for you. Here, we need to get you in some light. There we go.
Shalom. I've checked on it, and canned goods are good up to 7 years after the expiration date, after the date they were canned.
Unless it's canned milk.
Unless it's canned milk, it was a little less. But things like green beans, yeah, they're going to be fine. It's just they lose nutrition as the years go by.
That's exactly right, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Canned food typically doesn't go bad, assuming the can still maintains integrity.
Right.
What happens is it starts losing quality, meaning it gets mushy, it starts losing nutritional value, but you can still eat it. And example, let's go look at some stuff. We don't have much storage food here, but we have some. So let's go. Let's look in here. Okay, peanut butter.
Okay. That's branding.
That's okay. I can talk about it. Peanut butter, if you keep it cool in a cool place, it'll last a couple years. But once you get beyond like 3 or 4 years, sometimes it goes rancid. And it doesn't go rancid all at once. It gets a little rancid, and you can eat it with enough jelly. But it doesn't store like forever and ever. Ramen, same thing. We've got some ramen in here.
It's got some oil.
Ramen packets, man, I don't think they really last more than about 18 months before they start going rancid. And that's because Sister Kate just said, if you heard her, oil, or what I say, fat that's in it, it starts turning. And then so they don't taste good anymore. Stuff like pasta, man, we store pasta for years, and it's great. And the way we store our pasta typically is we put it in one of those tote bins, and we put bay leaves in there with it, and then put the lid on it. And that's it. And it stores for years that way, and it's fine. What do you got there?
This is from...
Sorry, don't mean to make you dizzy.
Probably 2009. This is canned venison. And it's probably just fine. It's already cooked in here, and the top has still got integrity, so I'd eat it. If you're worried about your canned goods, you're not sure if they would be good or not, you just boil them 15 minutes and they're fine anyway.
Yeah, interesting point. The Rhodesian SAS back in the day had a selection course. Oh, you know what? I might be getting them confused with Celis Scouts. Whatever. High-speed dudes back in that part of Africa, back in the late 60s, early 70s, they had a selection course, and they would get basically monkey, hang it up in a tree till it was stinking, rotten, maggoty, and then they would make the troops eat it, and they would boil it really well. Because if you boil it really well, it kills all the germs. Now, I don't eat monkey anymore. It's not a clean animal, but what we like to eat instead is pie. All right, let's go in here. Let's see what we got. Here. Salt. Where we go? Right here. Salt lasts forever. It could, sometimes if you don't store it properly, it'll form like a big salt crystal, a block of salt. That's okay. Beat it up with a hammer. It's not going to go bad. Salsa lasts forever. Pickles last forever. Wow, we are really down in here. Somebody was talking about powdered milk. When we had children, we used to have a lot of powdered milk in our food storage. And what we found was that the powdered milk in the box, man, that doesn't last much longer than a year. And it kind of goes rancid too. But this stuff right here, Maple Island, and I don't know where to get it anymore. You could probably just Google it. This is actually pretty good milk. and it lasts a long time, and it's instant milk, non-fat dry milk. But it's pretty good unopened, if the can's unopened. And somebody left a comment, well, what do you need milk for? You're not supposed to drink it anyway. You need a lot of baking things and a lot of cooking, and it's just another, and if you have children, you need milk. Yes, mamas should nurse, but sometimes something happens and they can't. And well, I can see I need to get in here and clean some stuff up. All right, canned goods. Canned goods last for a long time. Ritz crackers last for a long time. Pop-Tarts last forever. I don't care what the expiration date is. And so, yeah, think about that. Also, if you do a search on the internet, the Army did a study on medicines. And the vast majority of medicines last and are effective long beyond the expiration date that's put on them. And most, that's an important word, most of them just get weaker and weaker and weaker as they get older. Some, though, go bad and can hurt you, and aspirin is one of those, evidently. Aspirin gets like a real vinegary smell, and I guess, I don't know, look it up yourself. My recollection is something to do with cyanide or something. But most drugs just get weaker. So yes, you can store food beyond the expiration date, and the best thing to do is just test it. Don't open up that 16-year-old, 6-year-old can of, what was that, non-fat canned milk, evaporated milk, and pour it into your pie fixins. It's kind of like country eggs. You always crack your egg into a bowl and then pour the bowl into what you're using, just to make sure. All right, I'll see you out there.